Hey guys, welcome back. I am with Alden today because
Reagan had an accident yesterday.
Car accident.
We're trying to go find her something to drive. See if she can find her a new car today.
Well, not like brand new, but
to her.
Yeah. She's been saving for a while and really needed one anyway, didn't she? It's time. So anyway, we are on our way to pick her up. I don't know if we'll find anything today. Oh, Lord have mercy. This car is bumpy. You got them big old tires and it made it bumpy. I ain't want to complain about anything though. Right. So anyway, Alden took a vacation day and we're just gonna try to help her make sure it's a good vehicle, you know, as far as we can tell, and just so that she doesn't do all the financing stuff alone because she's never did that before, and you know how it is buying cars. I don't want anybody to take advantage of her. So yeah, we're gonna go do this, and she's established some credit and paid her bills on time and all that, but she doesn't, I mean, she rents, but she does, this is her first big purchase, really, isn't it? Allison had volleyball all weekend, and I'm going to answer a little bit of that at the very, very end, but oh, that was a train wreck itself, wasn't it? It was an open tournament, so there were some really good teams, weren't they? I mean, they were like big, older, experienced. I mean, like, those girls could play some ball. The very first game, I stopped videoing because what did the score end up being? It was bad, and we weren't on it. Some days are better than others, and that wasn't our day. So anyway, I stopped videoing at one point because I was like, I'm not gonna put this up there. Could have made a bloopers video out of it, but they only have one tournament left now, so that's next weekend. Alden, you're off tomorrow too, aren't you? He's having a little procedure done to his back, so he's off tomorrow too, and we don't know after that, but hoping this will, it's not necessarily like to completely fix the problem. It's just, we're gonna try this first and see if it works, and if it works, it works, or helps, you know, ease some pain until he can get to where he's not too chicken to have surgery. Everybody says it don't hurt on here. They're like, oh, hip replacement, piece of cake. Tell him there's like zero pain involved. He'll be up and running marathons the next day. That's what they say. You believe them?
I'm not scared of them. I'm not scared of it. I'm just waiting for the right time.
Okay. But we're about to pull in to get Reagan, so we will see you guys in a little bit. Do you want to tell them? Getting my Bronco. So they have two Broncos here, and they're wanting like $40,000 down and like $10,000 a month or some crazy crap like that. So we're just kind of going back and forth. But like I told her, it's not the only place. They make them every day, right? So they make them every day, and we can go somewhere else like this weekend and get something. But
it's all right. You don't know?
Yes.
Let me tell you this, let me tell you right now, your exquisite kiss, still burning, didn't know I missed this passion in life. Now I'm addicted somehow. Let me tell you what is up with your smile? It's impossible, not melting, irresistible. When I look through your eyes, not even sky's the limit. I used to be satisfied, stayed over the surface. Now I just can't get enough. You make me feel good like no other. I just want everyone to see what I've discovered. And when I'm with you, I go higher. You lift me up, now I can see so much farther. begun, taking me a while to get it. Had to live and cry to appreciate life, and what you give is worth it. When you're holding me, when you hold me so close, I want further in under your skin. Wanna leave a mark so that I can be sure that you remember what's been. I used to be satisfied, stayed over the surface. Now I just can't get enough. You make me feel good like no other. I just want everyone to see what I've discovered. And when I'm with you, I go higher. You lift me up, now I can see so much farther. Beyond the horizon. Beyond the horizon. And let me tell you what I found. Leaving everything behind, knowing there is more in life that I want. Now I wanna embrace life, you and I side by side, knowing there is more in life that I want.
So just a little update on the whole car buying experience with Reagan. Maybe not focus. Okay, so we've looked around town, and I've kind of looked out of town as well. We're kind of trying to steer her away from a Bronco. If she wants a Bronco, that's fine. But payment wise, she's going to be better off with like maybe a Ford Edge or Ford Escape or Nissan Rogue, like a small SUV, but not necessarily a Bronco. She likes the Ford Edge, and she likes the Ford Fusion, a car, Ford Fusion. So as we've been looking, there's been several people suggest that we look on Carvana, okay? So that sounds like the craziest thing in the world to me, like ordering a car. But after we got to looking, I don't think we need a heater anymore. There are a lot of options on Carvana. The prices aren't outrageous. You can click the option for free shipping, so it does, like they don't charge you $300 to bring it to your house. Okay, so the thing about that is there are pictures if there's any scratches or dents or anything at all like that. Then they include pictures of like damage or anything like that. They've all been checked out. Of course, you don't know what you're buying, but supposedly they're like, you know, there's nothing wrong with the cars, but you do have 7 days for a free return. So you've got up to 7 days, like buyer's remorse, or like if you bought a lemon, if there's something wrong with it, you just don't like it, you've got 7 days to return it. Alden had his little back procedure today. He's fine. So he's here, and Reagan is going to come over, and they are going to sit down, and she's narrowed it down to 3 cars, I think. They're going to sit down and order a car. Does that sound crazy to you? It sounds crazy to me. And you don't have to deal with a salesperson, and the prices are reasonable. That way they're like, it's book value. So there's no, you know, going back and forth with a salesperson, or, you know, thinking that they're going to make like $5,000 or $10,000. Could be a shut off you. You know, it's just, it feels right. So anyway, that is what's fixing to happen. And I desperately need to clean this house while they're doing that. And I'm going to help them, of course. But I'm going to try to work on the living room. So I think Kaylin is bringing her over. Her friend April at work has been taking her, like picking her up and dropping her off. And I'm so thankful for her doing that. So April, if you're watching, thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, so we'll let you know. Like, I'll try to show you what she picks. I wish she would stay in a lower price range, because I don't want her to be like car payment broke. And I've told her, and Heather has told her, and even Alden has said, like, and my mom, like, stay with us, like you don't have to pay rent. Like live with one of us and save your money. Like it's so expensive, rent's so expensive, but she doesn't want to. She wants to be on her own. She loves living by herself, and if she can swing it, that's great. I told her, I said, you're not in a lease anymore. Your lease is over. You're renting month to month. So if work goes down, things get tight, money gets tight, you can always, give a 30-day notice and move here. But that car payment has got to be paid. She's always driven a car that's been paid for. We bought them their first cars. She bought her second car out of insurance money because she wrecked her little Honda Civic. And yeah, so anyway, paying a car payment stinks, and I don't even think she's realized yet. Of course, those first couple of car payments aren't bad because you're excited and you got a new car and it's worth it. But when you've driven that car for 6 or 8 months, a year, 2 years, and it's old news, it's not as fun paying a car payment then. So I don't want her to be like car payment broke, if that makes sense. But anyway, we will show you guys what she ends up with, and I'll let you know how the whole Carvana experience goes. And who knows, they may get over here and look and she may not find anything today, because those cars move fast. There were several cars that I clicked on and they were like gone. So then like you can refresh your page and there's cars added like that quickly. So we'll see if there's anything and that it seems mechanically safe. So Heather had a 2019 Ford Explorer and it gave her a lot of trouble. Like it was a crap car, and maybe it was just that car. But then my mom has a Ford Escape and it was in the shop for like 6 months. Not even kidding. Like it was a torque converter and it was just a whole ordeal. Alden, I had a Ford Explorer. Alden bought that from me. It's given us problems. It has, I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't even know. But there's been probably 4 or 5 times he's had to work on this car, like replace things. And that's gonna happen. I'm not saying it's Ford. By no means. We're Ford. I was born and raised Ford. Hardcore Ford. My dad worked for Ford. But honestly, I told her, I said, if I were you, I would buy a Honda, a Toyota, or a Nissan. I would go with one of those. We bought Kennedy's Rogue. It is a 2015 and we bought it 4 years ago. It's given us 0 problems. Who knows? I mean, like that car could, like, the engine blow up today. You just don't know. But that car is not giving us any problems. She did back into another softball player. I'll insert a picture of Reagan's car here, Kennedy's car here. So within the last month, we've had Kennedy back into one of her teammates. She called me like hysterically crying, bawling, like, oh my gosh, I'm in so much trouble, and her coach was there. Accidents happen, and I told her, I was like, it's okay. It's okay. Honestly, I'm surprised you've driven this car for 4 years and not done it sooner. So, Kennedy had an accident, and then Reagan rear-ended somebody. Did absolutely nothing to their Jeep, but it busted her radiator, the air conditioner, hood, headlights, bumper. Like, it totaled her car, and it doesn't look totaled, but that to fix all that, it's gonna cost more than what that car is worth. It's just time for a new car. Her Nissan Altima has almost 400,000 miles on it, and it was still running great. I would have driven that car anywhere. So, you know, it's just, it depends. And you might buy a Nissan that stinks. You might buy a Ford that stinks. You just never know. It's scary. I hate buying cars because you don't know what you're gonna get. But I do feel better that there's like 7 days. So if you have 7 days. So I do feel better about that because, you know, you have time to change your mind if you don't like it. So anyway, I'll let you know how that goes.
I find it hard to read you. You never say what's on your mind, yeah. I'm going crazy all over you. Just for a second, can you try? Every time you've been calling saying this is what I want, then you ghost for a week and push me back, pull me in, and the other way around. Pull me in, push me back. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can someone set me free? What do you want? What do you want? Ooh, 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 la, 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 la. Ooh, 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 la, 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 la. Ooh, ooh, la, 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 la. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I think I can see clear now. Maybe you're scared of getting hurt, but if you sit down and allow me to get close, we might work. Every time you've been calling saying this is what I want, then you goes for a week and leave me hanging all alone. Push me back, pull me in, and the other way around. Pull me in, push me back. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can someone set me free? What do you want? What do you want? Ooh, 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 la, 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 la. Ooh, 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 la, 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 la. Ooh, 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 la, 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 la. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Yeah, 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 yeah. Can someone set me free? I think I've blown it, I kinda know it. I'd say it's obvious you're fed up somehow. Been hesitating, pulling away when all that you're trying to do is ease my mind. Ooh, serves me right for being way up in my head and never let you inside. Ooh, my life, I wanna try to make it better, but I don't know how. 'Cause now I'm thinking, oh my, what if you just let go of me? 'Cause I don't know if you want it or not. Thinking, oh my, what if you just let go of me? 'Cause I don't know if I'm what you want.
I've been here waiting, it feels like ages. All I can think about is where we went wrong. You can be cold sometimes, don't even know you sometimes. Am I the only one who's trying to hold on? Ooh, serves me right for being way up in your space when I should give you some time. Ooh, my life, I wanna try to make it better, but I don't know how.
'Cause now I'm thinking, oh my, what if you just let go of me? 'Cause I don't know if you want it or not. Thinking, oh my, what if you just let go of me? 'Cause I don't know if I'm what you want. So many things I'd like to say to you. If I was only capable to, I wouldn't blame you if you wanted to move on. I'm just thinking, oh my, what if you just let go of me? If you let go of me, don't you let go. Thinking, oh my, what if you just let go of me? 'Cause I don't know if you want it or not. Thinking, oh my, what if you just let go of me? 'Cause I don't know if I'm what you want. Right. understood a word they said. Kept running in the woods alone instead. Somewhere, somehow, I guess I lost it all. Try to keep it up and standing tall. Why don't you stay, stay, 'cause I could really use a friend. Stay, please stay, 'cause my heart really needs a man. Somewhere, somehow, I guess I lost it all. Stay, stay here with me. I'm trying to make it up for my mistakes, but everywhere I turn, some hearts will break. Something, someone will end up getting hurt again. There's no need to play pretend. Why don't you stay, stay, 'cause I could really use a friend. Stay, please stay, 'cause my heart really needs a man. Somewhere, somehow, I guess I lost it all. Stay, stay here with me. You used to say that I was great, but I made too many mistakes. Your heart will break because of me, but I just want, yeah, I just want, yeah, I just want you to stay. Why don't you stay, oh stay, 'cause I could really use a friend. Why don't you stay, please stay, 'cause my heart really needs a man. Somewhere, somehow, I guess I lost it all. Stay, stay here with me. Why don't you stay, oh stay, 'cause I could really use a friend. Stay, please stay, 'cause my heart really needs.
Oh, I need to tell them what Reagan got. I need to check my email, make sure. They took my money, so.
It probably took.
Carve on it. They took my money on my account. So Reagan ended up with a 2023, right? 2023 Ford Edge with low miles. It's really nice. I'll insert a few pictures of that here. She's so excited. They're delivering it this weekend. So, I mean, like, I've never really bought a car from a car vending machine before, but here we are living in the, what is this? 2025. The 2025 century.
Here, hand me
And do what?
buns.
You better to Amos.
I thought that's what she's bringing it out
You
here for.
said buns.
Well,
You
I'm
said
going to do
Amos.
that, but I thought she was already headed out here with it. I thought
Oh, that's fine. I
you'd
don't
already
care.
told her that.
No, but flashlight, please. Don't butter my bun. Don't butter your bun? Okay. How many buns you buttering?
That two so far, because there's 6 in there and you got 4.
I want mine just grilled, not buttered.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you can do it. Here's this one. 1, 2, 3. You don't want yours right. You want yours grilled? Toasted? Microwave?
I don't like it. Yeah.
I don't like it hard. Just a little bit here and there, Chris. So I can keep mine on there forever. Never again. Hey, that was pretty fun buying a car on there, wasn't it, Alden?
Well, no, not really.
You said it was.
No, over.
I hope this don't fall. It would hurt so bad. I'll plug it through the floor. I gained 5 pounds.
Ooh, wow.
Well, people are noticing.
Okay.
That's what they said.
Okay.
You want me to check yours? Will it make you want to buy one?
Yeah.
Well,
It's not made me want to buy one.
I guess we'll see what the
See how it
experience is
goes,
like.
Yeah. What if they bring us something with the They put new tires on it. That's good. That's a big expense. So they do 150. That's neat to look through it. Like, I'll show you.
All right, let's go.
They did.
Take
Well, that was fun. You could have made my plate and brought it to me.
Take that pan and that cup. Let's get it on the porch. Don't let it pile back up.
Hey, you want to take my picture or I'll use it for my thumbnail? Okay. That's probably 20. Well, maybe not that many. Oh, and you video just still taking them. That's great. So I was just going to update you guys on Kennedy's, or not Kennedy's, Reagan's car buying situation. But we got Kennedy's bumper in today because it's just a bumper cover, right?
Yeah.
And Alden knows somebody that he works with that's going to fix that.
We got a call from the original place that Reagan was looking for a car, the car that she really wanted. And
Tell them what she got.
she got a 2022 Ford Bronco. It's a rust color.
Well, it's
reddish,
it's called chili pepper.
chili, yeah. It's
I'll insert,
really nice.
yeah, I'll
Really
insert
nice.
a picture here because
And,
she's so excited
So
about
that's
that.
the one she wanted in the beginning, and we just called the Carvana deal off. Worked out for the best.
Although they did take the down payment out of her account, they were refunding that because you have a button on there that says cancel the deal like so many hours. Like you can cancel the deal because it wasn't even like completely done. We were scheduling delivery was what we were at that point, but they have already taken the down payment out of the account, but they are refunding that. Took them 10 seconds to pull it out, taking them 10 days to put it back in. So, do you like it? You think it'll be a good car for her?
Nice. It's really nice.
It is nice, and she's came a long way. Ain't
Very
she?
proud of her. Very proud of her.
Yeah. I haven't had a shower today. They called this morning early and was like, can you all come down here? So I just like threw some clothes on and I got like greasy hair and everything. So, but when she called Sunday, she had rear-ended somebody and she was very upset. She was crying and I was like, Reagan, sometimes things like this happen to kind of nudge you and to put you where you need to be or in what you need to be in. And she had worked a long time and it was time, like we had a plan and she's been saving. And I was like, when you get to this point, we'll go car shopping. And we were almost to that point, but I guess God lined it up to where it was now and not later. Maybe it's because that's the car she needed. I don't know. But anyway, she ended up with that car. Reagan's came a long way. We've had a lot of sleepless nights. I have for sure. A lot of sleepless nights with her. And I've walked through the valley of the shadow of death and picked her up before. And we really thought she was headed for destruction. I mean, she was not on...
She wasn't on a good path.
No.
At all.
She wasn't. And she... Yeah. I mean, you never knew when, at what point, somebody was going to call you and tell you, and you just didn't know. I didn't know what was next for her, and I was afraid. I mean, I had all these thoughts of what could happen. But I know I'm not alone because there's been so many of you in the comments say, I'm there. Like, I've got a son, I've got a daughter, I've got a nephew, got a niece, like grandkids, whatever that's doing, you know, like not on the right path. And what I'll say is it's never too late.
No.
Why did you look at me like that?
Just watching.
It's never too late to change, and don't give up on them because she's the kid. Not that I doubted her because she's very strong. Honestly, I mean, she just has a bunch of crap through her all the time, don't she? I mean, it's just like one thing right after another, and there's some things she's brought on herself, but there's some things that's just been so not fair for her. And once you make a bad choice, it snowballs a lot of times, and it's just bad choice after bad choice, and you start that lifestyle and it's hard to get yourself out of it. A lot of people can't and don't. She picked herself up and landed an amazing job.
It's got everything to do with who you have around you, your circle. Because I grew up in a circle, and you know, I've done a lot of things I shouldn't have done, but when you get away from them, you know, your mom and dad always says it's always, you know, it's who you hang out with. Don't hang out with that one or this, but you do anyway, thinking that they don't know. Mom and dad don't know nothing, but mom and dad, you know, when you become one, you figure out your mom and dad knew everything. They
and you should have
it's
listened.
Life experience. I mean, it's not a textbook thing. It's you experience it and you know and you figure it out. And she's figuring it out. She's done really good. Very proud of her. And she works her butt off, and I love that.
Been going to church.
Love it.
She's gotten back into church, and so all this just happened kind of randomly this morning. But on the way to like test drive this car and look at this car, she said, "Mom, I write my prayers down," and I was like, "Okay." And she was like, "And that book is almost full," and I said, "Oh, well, that's awesome, Reagan." But she said, "It's not a fancy book," and I said, "It doesn't matter what it looks like." And she said, I wanted a Bronco so bad. I've wanted a Bronco for years, and I've like all the time in that thing, I'm like, Lord, give me a Bronco at the end. You know, she just write, you know. But she said last night, she said she wrote in her journal, prayer journal, that she wanted him to like guide her and lead her to the car that was right for her, and to stop it if it's not meant for her. Stop it if it's not good for her. And I said, that's fine. Like, pray about everything. There's nothing wrong with praying that he'll put her in the right car. I mean, you can pray about anything, and I know sometimes it may seem like your prayers are selfish. Like when she said, "I want a Bronco," she was kidding, but she wasn't kidding, really. But I mean, I said for years. Do you remember, like, Reagan's friend Caitlin came in our house one time when we rented a townhouse, and she was like, "Oh, this is nice." It was nice. She was like, "This is nice. I'm going to get me one of these apartments." You remember when she'd say that? And we laughed so hard at her, just how she said it. You had to know Caitlin, but she'd be like, "Man, I'm going to get me one of these apartments." Is what she'd call it, apartments. I always said, "I'm going to get me one of those Broncos." You remember saying that? I say it all the time, just so randomly. And I didn't even really like a Bronco. I didn't care. It was like a, what is that called when it's a flex, kind of. Like, it's a nice car. And I would be like, "I'm going to get me one of those Broncos." So Alden bought my car, my Explorer. I was going to get something smaller. I wasn't toting kids everywhere and ball fields and tents and chairs and all this stuff anymore. So I wanted something smaller and better on gas. So did not go to buy a Bronco, but ended up they had one that they needed to get. It was the only last year model there, and so they gave me a really good deal on it. And like, it was a few days later, I was just sitting here and I was like, I got a Bronco. Like how many times have I said that? And it just hit me that I had spoke that so many times, over and over and over. I'm going to get me a Bronco. I'm going to get me a Bronco. And I got a Bronco, not even realizing that I was getting a Bronco. It's not like I prayed for that, but it was just like something kind of weird, eerie looking back on it. I had said that so many times, and I got a Bronco. But and the thing about it is, everybody's like, "Oh, it's a Bronco. You got a Bronco?" Like it's this big grand car, okay? And it's nice. It is nice. But my Explorer used, the one he has, cost more than my Bronco new. Like, they're not that expensive. I mean, they are expensive. Of course they're expensive, but like, they're not.
Well, it's Bronco Sport. I think the bigger ones.
Yeah, it's the little one, but like, they're not a Lamborghini. Reagan said, she was so funny because she was like, Well, I got to be a Lamborghini. Should have it, of course. I got my feet. Gonna be a Lamborghini. But I am proud of Reagan. She's came a long way, and very, very proud of her, because there were so many times that I thought she just don't get it. She just don't get
the same
it.
girl I used to go pick up at high school for beating some other girl up.
She didn't take no crap, that's for sure. But she stood up for herself. She got picked on for a long time, and it just one day it just like clicked, and she was like, "I ain't taking it no more."
Nope, she don't take nothing.
She don't. And she FaceTimed me one day at the lunch table at school, and she was taking her earrings out, and she was like, "Come get me." I was like, "Why?" And she was like, "I gotta take care of business." And I knew, because I knew who it was and what was going on and all that. I went and got her, and what can you say? I will never say it's okay to touch another person. It's never okay to hit somebody or to put your hands on another person. It's never okay.
It's always okay to take care of yourself.
But
when it comes time, you've been pushed enough, it's time to take care of business.
Don't let anybody run over you. And she doesn't, her family either. I mean, this last whole incident was over somebody saying something about me. And I love her, but I mean, like, she's in church now. She's holy enough to pray for you, but hood enough to swing on you. So, but we are very, very proud of her, because she's worked so hard, all this overtime, and she's done so good budgeting, and she made it. And I can remember she had somebody living with her, paying all the bills, like she was doing 100%, keeping this person. I don't want to go into all that, but anyway, we told her so many times sitting on that couch, if you want a Bronco, get your ish together, clean house, and save your money, and you can have anything you want.
That was surrounding yourself with the wrong people, and that's she got rid of the wrong people, and look at her now.
And she's just, but listen, this girl is the most humble girl, isn't it? The most humble, appreciative girl. When they gave her the keys to that car and we walked out of that finance office, she cried. I mean, and it wasn't like she got out of the car at my mom's, and it wasn't like oh, I'm so excited, tears of joy. It was a humble. Am I gonna make you cry? It was. Are you crying too? You got tears in your eyes too. Yes, you do. It was a like, thank you, Lord, cry. You know what I mean? But anyway, we were just going up because I was like, guys, I'm gonna have to go back and edit this out, and I'm gonna have to go back and do this, and I'm gonna have to change this. And they, like, Heather and Alden were like, just tell them, just leave it in. It's an experience. Just leave it in and tell them. So we just wanted to hop on here and end this and tell you guys, like, update you. And proud of all my kids. It's not just her, but like, you don't always feel like you're making the right choices. You don't know what's right or how to handle certain situations when you're parenting. And sometimes you wonder, what did you do wrong? But then there's sometimes that just, like, things like this happen, and it just lets you know that you did something right. And I'm very proud of her, proud of all my kids. So I'm going to include some of Allison's volleyball now. These girls have waited a few days for this, so I'm going to go ahead and include some volleyball here. And if you're not here for that, click off. Here goes the bumper. And if you want to watch, here it is. But I was just going to, let you know where I've been. There's not been a whole lot of anything going on here because it's just been crazy, and we've just been trying to figure it all out. And like I said, it's always chaos. It's always chaos. But if you're here for it, I appreciate it. And if you've got struggles with kids, family, anybody, or even yourself, it is never, ever too late to change your life. And you've only got one, so make it count. I love you guys. Jesus loves you guys. And I will see you guys in the next one.
I'm thinking back on all those times when I felt closed off from all that I could become. Eager but too scared to climb. Wanted to please my friends, but it felt like the end of myself. I was shut down and all drained out. I was lost, so I had to change. Yeah, I shook off all the bad vibes, cut me loose from the pettiness they turned on me. But now I am perfectly free to be me. This is who I am. This is who I am now. No matter what they say, this is who I am. This is who I am now. They think that I have lost my mind, that I'm not being true, but they don't have a clue. 'Cause this is me when I cut out all the shallowness and everything I suppress to fit in a small frame. But I won't play your game anymore, so I had to change. Yeah, I shook off all the bad vibes, cut me loose from the pettiness they turned on me. But now I am perfectly free to be me. This is who I am. This is who I am now. No matter what they say, this is who I am. This is who I am now. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, wandering and fading. I know there is something more than this. I think I am ready for doing some changing. Oh God, there is something more than this. You can have all the world. I wanna be a shining light, live a life that shows through the darkness, a fire burning in the night, be a hope for the world so broken, be a friend to the lonely, the joy that he showed me, make the broken things new. Yeah, the only hope for you and I wanna have the heart of Jesus. Yeah, I wanna have the heart of Jesus. Keep my windows open, I hear the cries of the broken. I know they were made for more than this. I see all the fire and smoke and their hearts are losing hope. Yeah, I know it's hard